Whatever. Hello, Internetians. My name is Josh, aka Ultra Player, coach of your New York Metagross. Welcoming you back to MLP Season 5, week number 11. Today, your New York Metagross are going against our final opponent for the regular season, the Indy Scythers, and Coach Ben. I don't know why it took me, Ben Roots. I wanted to say Torrentese Bay, because that's what his Discord name is. So here's the thing. He can potentially make playoffs right now. So he's going to be fighting really hard to win. And here's the thing. I have to win this match, or I don't make playoffs. And also, Teps from last week has to win his battle to make his playoff spot. Okay, so if he loses and I win, I make playoffs. If I win and he wins and ends up with a differential that's equal or higher of mine, then he makes playoffs and I don't. So, yay. Go Jarrett, Los Angeles Rushy Rams. I hope you win and destroy him and his soul. Thanks. Also, I gotta beat Ben. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, yeah, that's who we're facing today. We faced him in the past, and I don't think we've beaten him yet. He's a really good battler. There's just a joke that goes around between everyone and us that one time he had a swallow. I think this was in the history of New York Metagross. He had a swallow and I didn't know it, and it caused havoc for my team, and it lost because I missed Thunder. Anyway, and there's other battles, so I'm pretty sure I all lost it. Let's move on. Let's go over his team, shall we? He has Latios, one of his 3 Z move users. Very strong, especially with stuff like Dragonium Z. Gets stuff like Shadow Ball, gets stuff like Thunderbolt, gets all kinds of coverage, can run Choice Scarf, can run that Z move, can run Calm Mind, can run Life Orb. One of his defoggers as well. Very bulky. Vardamosh, very bulky Mon. Another one of his Z move users. I think he ran this last season, and he had like Z Randance, and I got pissed because I missed Stone Edge. Bulky Pivot, no reliable recovery, has Pain Split, has Rest, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, you see the same stuff all the time. Dawn Fan, love this Mon. Hazard Remover with Rapid Spin, can set up rocks. Very strong, very low-key strong, actually. I don't think people understand how strong the thing really is. It has amazing coverage. Just such good coverage. Has really low SPDF, but typically you see, or sometimes you'll see an Assault Vest to kind of mitigate that. He has a Whimsicott, stuff like Encore. Prankster Encore is really annoying for my team, so I gotta be careful with what I do with my Pokemons. I gotta be careful of that thing that's not trying to lock me into a setup move or trying to lock me into a recovery move, etc., etc. Z move user again, because it's stuff like Z Memento, doesn't have a lot of coverage, and not too strong unless you give it a boosting item. Very fast. Primate, weak as hell, not very strong. You even need a Choice Band just to actually do some damage. Can run Choice Scarf, has decent coverage, stuff like Knockoff and stuff. Electrode, it's very fast. It's kind of weak. If you ask Jake Sherwin, then it is the greatest Mon in you right now, and nothing in the world can beat it. Gets Hidden Powers, gets Signal Beam, gets Foul Play, which is an interesting tech that he could run. Gets stuff like Thunder Wave, can be a Rain Dance setter, or was a Rain Dance setter in like Oras PU. So that's something. Gets Soundproof, I guess, is something cool. That's why he always runs it, because it takes on stuff like Yon Mega and Explode. He has a Mega Sharpedo. Very strong. Can't run the speed boost before it Mega Evolves, so it has to stay at 105 base speed. Psychic Fangs and Crunch, boosted by Strong Jaw, is really strong and really hard to take on. But luckily, I have the greatest wall in the world in Porygon 2. So that's cool. He has a Chandelure. Bane of my existence when building the scene, because that thing hits like a truck. And just obliterates my entire soul. That's fun. Can run Choice Scarf, faster than my Scizor, and kind of beats my Scizor. So I had to be careful of that. Very strong. Metagross, New York, right there. Can run Agility, Life Orb, can run Offensive Stealth Talks, can run Choice Band. Very bulky, very good typing, very strong. Not really fast, so that's kind of why you typically see Agility. Nuisance in general. That's fun. But Cradily. Grass Rock type. Typically you just see a bulky set, can run Curse, can recover. I don't even expect it, but I've planned for it. So, and Alola Ninetales, I do expect this because Aurora Veil is a very good move, giving him a Light Screen and a Reflect immediately. And then Ice Fairy is a very good offensive typing, hitting a lot of stuff other than like fire types. So that's cool. So with that, let's go over our team. First one I'm bringing is our Mega Scissor Ricochet. Hopefully Ricochet actually pulls through this time and I don't choke the game away like I do past couple times. That is really annoying. Twiddles. I gotta hurry. Okay, so the set. I'm running this set kind of like a bulky SD, because all I need is that Adamant Nature to really secure certain 2 KOs and OKOs with +2, Bubble Punch, and Bug Bite. I have Roost on there because I could have run a different coverage move, but I'd rather have Roost so I can set up on more stuff. The speed is so I can outspeed a no-speed Rotom and potentially Bug Bite that thing and do a lot of damage to it. That thing's annoying to deal with. The Spadef is because I just wanted to throw it all on Spadef to give me more chance to set up against stuff like the Electrode if it's not running HP Fire, and stuff like Cordeli if it's not running HP Fire, and stuff like Alolan Ninetales if it's not running HP Fire, or Latios. So that's that. Can put in a lot of work late game. Next one we are going to be bringing is our Dugtrio. Dugtrio is running an Expert Belt set this week with a Stealth Rock, Memento, Sludge Wave, and Earthquake. His team is very grounded and very weak to ground types. So really, all I really thought I needed was Earthquake to get rid of the certain things that I want to get rid of. Stuff like the getting rid of the Chandelure is my #1 priority, and potentially Electrode, potentially Metagross, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, yeah. Getting rid of Whimsicott would be really nice too, just hitting that with a Sludge Wave and doing a shit ton of damage to it. I don't think I OHKO, but hey, I'm not running max attack because obviously I always go for that one little can I live this hit with Dugtrio because I'm like that. I can live a Scarf Shadow Ball from Chandelure, so that's really cool. And I have enough speed for a Whimsicott and then the rest in attack. I don't need a lot of I don't really want to invest in special attack to make Sludge Wave and OHKO because it just does so much damage anyway. Next one we are bringing in is our Kyurem Black with Haban Berry, so I can take a Dragon move from the Latios. Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power. Primeape and Mega Sharpedo are the only things on his team that do not take super effective damage from this set. And they're kind of weak, and they get to KO by Dragon Ball. So that's cool. Latios does not want to take an Ice Beam or a Dragon Pulse. Rotom, because of Terror Volt, I go through the Levitate and hit that thing with an Earth Power. Donphan can take an Ice Beam. Whimsicott can't take an Ice Beam. Primeape dies 2 hits. Electrode does not want to take an Earth Power. Chandelure does not want to take an Earth Power. Mega Sharpedo can't take anything. Metagross can't take an Earth Power. Cradily can't take anything. And then Ninetales drops to Flash Cannon. So that's really, really cool. I have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Chandelure. I could have gone for the speed tie with Primeape. I'm not worried about Primeape. Primeape is not coming, and if it does, it's weak as hell. Even unless he drops on a Choice Band, and even still, then I can trap it with the trio and just kill it. So that's cool. Bye, Primeape. Not coming. I'm almost positive. I am almost positive I'm not going to see Primeape or Cradily this match. This thing just tears holes through his team, and I want this thing to get 3 kills, because if it gets 3 kills, then it is #1 in kills. So that's cool. It would be #1 in kills, but I had 2 forfeit losses, or 2 forfeit wins, so that sucks. Moving on, we have our Porygon 2, Recover, Tri-Tech, Shadow Ball, and Mimic. Mimic is there because I want to lead this against the Ninetales and mimic the Aurora Veil and steal that. And if anytime Hail is up, I can click Aurora Veil myself. I believe that's how it works. Actually, I'm going to research and make sure that is how it works. I know it has to be in Hail, but I just want to make sure that you don't have to be a Ninetales. Okay, yeah. Other Mons can get it. I just want to make sure. I don't want to get in there and only Ninetales can use it. But yeah, I had to be in Hail to use it, and it gets me Reflect and Light Screen. Trace, because I can trace a lot of cool abilities. Tracing Levitate, so I can take. I don't have I'll know that Donphan is not going for EQ. That's cool. Tracing Prankster from Whimsicott would be lit. That's basically it. Flash Fire from Chandelure would actually be really cool. Tracing Flash Fire from Chandelure would be really nice, just because then I wall that thing unless it tricks me, and that's something I'm very careful of. Are going to be very careful of. Tri-Attack and Shadow Ball give me the best coverage, hitting stuff like the Chandelure and the Metagross, while Tri-Attack basically hits everything else. And then Recover, because Recover. My Bulk allows me to take a Adamant or a Jolly Choice Banded Primeape's Close Combat from full. That's how weak Primeape is. So that's cool. And then Spadef, because he doesn't have the best physical attackers. All of his physical attackers can't really break the Porygon 2. I take Side Shocks. You need to knock me off, basically, to kind of do anything to me. Sharpedo, I wall forever. Metagross does not do anything to me unless it starts getting attack raises with the Meteor Mash. So that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and tell him to send the challenge while I finish up these last two. I have a Wakandberry Mantine, so I can take an HP Electric from the Chandelure. I don't really need to invest in Spadef because I already take hits very well from the stuff like the Chandelure and potentially the Latios. And I have and also I need max defense, so I can take the Psyshocks. That's fun. I can also take hits from the Metagross and the Thunder Punch. I can take a hit from the Sharpedo. I take hits from the Whimsicott, etc. And then 16 speed just to avoid being speed crept. This is very standard. It's called Toxic Defog Roost. I want to get rid of hazards. I'm not going to be clicking. The only reason I can see Primate coming is to deter Defog. But I will always click Scald on that because fuck that thing. So, before I click the last mon, which you can see is Golurk, I want you to know that I spent lots of time on this set. So when you see the EVs, I don't want anyone to have a heart attack. Okay, so we have a Golurk here. An Assault Fist, Iron Fist Golurk with Grass Knot, Shadow Punch, Earthquake, and Heavy Slam. I wanted to run an offensive set, but I need this so I can have a better check to stuff like the Electrode. Because Electrode might get Switcheroo, I don't know. If it doesn't get Switcheroo, I should have definitely run an offensive set, but fuck it. Latios does not like taking Shadow Punches, it gets 2 KO'd. Rotom Wash. Fuck you, Rotom Wash. Any damage is good damage. Donphan. They have Grass Knot for I have Heavy Slam for Whimsicott. Primeape, Earthquake. Electrode, Earthquake. Mega Sharpedo, Earthquake. Chandelure, Earthquake. Metagross, Earthquake. Cradily, Heavy Slam. And Ninetales, Heavy Slam. So let's talk about those EVs for a second. Like I said, this is to take on Electrode, mainly. And if it doesn't show up, then I can also take some other certain hits, just like I can take hits from my Metagross, etc. He cannot switch into this reliably, except for Rotom Wash. But any damage on that is good damage. So let's talk about the EVs. Hopefully I get this all right. 248 HP. I have 248 HP because that lets me take hits as best as possible. That's it. It just makes me laugh. I can take hits as best as possible and make me as bulky as possible. I have 52 EVs in attack with a Brave Nature. One, I don't want to lower my special attack, and I don't need much speed, which I'll talk about the speed in a second. 52 with a Positive Nature allows me to pick up certain 2 KOs, pick up certain OKOs after rocks and stuff. But the main thing it really does is make sure I can 2-hit KO a Cradily no matter what. Heavy Slam is always going to be a 2-KO on that. It also lets me OKO a lot of stuff after rocks. He does not have good switch-ins to this outside of Rotom Wash. It's going to be very nice. And then maybe I can just keep clicking Earthquake. Like, Earthquake is so spammable against this team. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah. The special attack EVs are so that a physically defensive Donphan gets 3-hit KO by Grass Knot. 36 defense EVs means that after 2 rock switch-ins, if I don't take any damage because they go for rocks or whatever, or if for any reason I don't take any damage, Life Orb Electrode's Foul Play will not do 87.5%. So I can switch in on rocks twice and still take a Foul Play and click Earthquake, and that thing will just drop solidly. That's cool, unless it's Sugar Berry, but then it's not Life Orb. I have 40 speed EVs because with the negative nature and the 40 speed EVs, I can outspeed a no-speed Donphan. That's lit. And then the rest goes into Spadef to take hits as best as possible. So that is going to be our team. And it's going to be lit. And he has not challenged me yet. I should have sent it earlier. What is this? Is this allowed to be seen? Yeah. Okay. So spoiler alert, when I am doing this video, I am actually editing UAPB Week 5 Team Builder. Yay. Okay, he has challenged me. MLP 5 versus Scythers. By the way, I want to show y'all something. I want to show you all something. Show all teams. I basically lost all my teams because I had to clear, my cookies got cleared. So that's cool. So I don't have to. You don't have to see all those teams anymore. Anyway, let's get into it. We are going to see God bless America in the first damn slot too. Okay, so we don't see a Latios. We don't see a Chandelure. God bless. He's not gonna bring Primate, guys. He's not gonna bring Primate. He's not gonna bring. He's not gonna bring Primate. I'm also just stalling time so I can link the battle in Discord. Okay, why does Electrode look like that? Okay, I'm just exiting this out. Goodbye. Okay, so what do we see? What do we see? We don't see a Latios. God bless America. We don't see a Whimsicott. God bless America. Or Chandelure. No Credillion and Lone Ninetales. So I can still trace something interesting. That's cool. Huron Black destroys him. He's going to lead Primate. So I'm going to lead Manta. Oh, I think he leads this. That's fine. That's perfect, actually. Go ahead and catch a Scald. Go ahead and get in range of Grass Knot from Golurk. Yeah, he's not going to let me do that. We get the burn. We see Leftover, so I'm not afraid to go into you. Actually, he's going to Volt Switch. Okay, so clearly we have some certain person in the chat. Pretty sure that's Skylar. I'm almost positive that he's just going to click Volt Switch, or I have the Wakamberry, so I can take this. And I'm just going to fire off a Toxic. If he wants to Wisp me, that's fine. Oh, he misses. That's my phone. Let's put that phone away. He actually goes for Wisp. Okay. Go for Wisp again. Oh, he goes for Volt Switch this time. Damn, I should have gone into Goliath the first time. Oh, I would have been able to fire on Earth Power. Where's he going to go into? Metagross? Yup. Hard into Porygon 2. Toxic in the Rotom. I expected the Volt Switch into something else, you dickhead. Alright, so Skylar's clearly on Wizard of Oshawott account. How do I win this battle? Scizor. Duh. Clear Body. Goes for Hammer Arm, and that actually does no damage. We're just going to recover. That did no damage whatsoever. That is 35. He's going to keep going for it. He's going to go for Toxic. That is lit. That is definitely Shuckaberry then. I'm not going to mimic this. I want to know what I should mimic. What should I mimic? You know what would be lit if I mimic the Rapid Spin from Donphan? Choice Banded Close Combat will knock me out. I don't expect Choice Banded. I expect Choice Scarf because I have Defog. But I can't risk it right now until I know what a set is. I don't want to become weak to the Electrode. I'm actually going to go hard into Mantine. Is that Choice Banded? I need to know that right now so I can know whether or not I can take that hit later. I don't think it is. That looks like Scarf damage. That is Scarf damage. So, I want to double into Cure in Black and click Earth Power, but I can't risk him. Damn it, I should have done it. Any damage on this is good damage. Man, I really wish I would have built around Cure in Black better. And I'm going to next time I draft Cure in Black because I'm probably going to franchise it for Season 6 if I'm in Season 6. And I'm going to bring Volt Turn. I'm going to bring so much Volt Turn, it's crazy. I'll go for Scald. He goes for Wisp. Any damage is good damage. I can take the Volt Switch. Yeah. What does he go out to? Electrode. If he goes out to Electrode, I'll go into Golurk. Or... yeah. If he wants a Volt Switch, that's fine. If he wants a Foul Play, that's fine. I do live that. Is that Life Orb? That is definitely Life Orb. He did hard Foul Play, so good on him. But now that I know he won't switcheroo, I'm going to go... I wanted to go in Porygon, but I couldn't risk the switcheroo. That's going to give us a recover here. And that is a Choice Scarfed Primate. Yeah, it 6-0s you. That's what it does. No, it doesn't. I have a Cure in Black, which can take a Foul Play. I have a Dugtrio, which cannot take a Foul Play. Whoops. Oops. And I have this. I don't want to lose my thing. He goes for Stealth Rock. That's fine. Definitely going for Scald. Because he's going to go into Primate on the Defog. I mean, I'd go to Primate on the Defog. He goes into Rotom. I'm actually going to go into Golurk here and go ahead and sack that off. If he goes for Volt Switch, that's fine. That'll just get me a free Cure in Black. Or if he kills me. Yeah, he goes for Hydro Pump and knocks me out. But like I said, that is a free-ass Cure in Black. And now Earth Power picks up a kill. That's not a switch-in. That is a switch-in. It is Sugar Berry, as I thought. Now would have been a good time to sack it so I could go out into Dugtrio. You can go for Hammer Arm. He goes for Bullet Punch, and I'm going to go for Recover. What just died? Rotom Wash kills Golurk with... that's not a switch-in. Hydro Pump. Because I beat that. You mean you can get weak? You can weaken me if you want. Yeah, that does nothing to me. Oh, he's not 2 KO'd. But I am. I'm not faster than you. That sucks. This has Aqua Jet. Okay. I can take any hit with Scizor. And Bug Bite. And if I Memento on the... oh, that's fine. Rocky Helmet. You're just letting me weaken everything. No. I have to go into Mantine. Pull to double. I almost went to Kieran Black. Let me think for a second. What's Electrode at? I don't think Scizor kills that with plus C Bullet Punch yet. No, I need more damage on that. An HP Fire will definitely kill me. He should Volt Switch. Yeah. Okay. Goes an Electrode. Versus Kieran Black. What does a Foul Play do at your range? Thunderbolt? This should not kill. Goes for Volt Switch. That's fine. That does. Okay. That's one thing that stops Scizor. Just want to make sure. Learn. Sharpedo. Aqua Jet. Okay. Scizor should be able to still take the hit. Because I'm max HP. I know this thing has Jet. Like, it has to have Jet. Electrode killed Dictrio with anything. Probably Foul Play. Yep, Foul Play kills. Great. Good for Crunch. I almost doubled. Ooh. How much is Donphan's Fire Fang doing to me? That much. %60. Okay. I knew I was going to have Fire Fang, and I almost clicked Dictrio. Like, the fact that I'm not making those kind of plays is kind of what's going to cause me to lose. That is max attack. Yeah, okay, so that kills. Does this actually live? Oh, he does have Jet. Yep. So I'm out of playoffs. I knew I was going to have Aqua Jet too. So we lose 4-0. And that is going to be the MLP. I am definitely drafting Kieran Black again. But next time, I'm not going to build this shitty-ass team with it. People kept telling me that my team was, like, the greatest, but it sucks, and I keep choking. What I should have done was go out to Dictrio on the Fire Fang that I knew was coming, but I thought it'd be defensive. Take the Fire Fang, go for Memento to set up 2 SDs and win. Because I would have beaten the Metagross, I would have beaten the Primeape. That's my fault for not making the right plays and choking. But that is going to be the MLP. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.